Hey crafty friends, it's Andrea from Prairie Sky DIY, your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Manitoba, Canada. What's the fold? WTF. We are doing a framed tent card today. I'm sure I'll come up with another name for it, but I'm really looking forward to this one. I think it's going to be really fun. I've actually had this one saved for a while, and I will share the link to the original video in a little bit. I've got a piece of balmy blue here, which is 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. I've also got a piece of the Full of Life 6x6 designer series paper. I actually cut this down just a tiny little bit. It is about 4 1/8 by 5 3/8, and I wanted it to fit just inside the borders, and we are going to run our adhesive around the corners, and then we're going to die cut, or around the edges I should say. So we're going to get as close to the edge as we possibly can. Oh, there we go. That was open. And aim for center as usual. So we're going to move all of our stuff out of the way, open up our embossing machine, and then I've got this die here from the Garden Meadows die set. So we're going to open our card so that it's 11 inches going through. Move all of the things out of the way here. And so we've got our white plate here, and it's got the instructions here. So you've got the white plate. This one is a thin die, so we are going to do the 2 clear plates and the white plate. So white plate, clear plate, piece of paper that we are die cutting. Then we're going to put our die onto our page, and we kind of want it centered. I'm doing this with the curved side down. You could absolutely do it with the curved side up. We're going to gently put this on so that it doesn't shift. Fingers crossed. That looks straight. It looks centered. And then we're just going to gently, hopefully, get things rolling. Oops. Okay, it's 2 layers of paper, so it is a little bit thicker than usual, and I am going to go forwards and back just to make sure the pops and cracks are normal. All right. Fold this guy back up. And then put our project back down as everything on my desk shifts. All right, now we're going to pry this guy up, pop it out. Come on. Here we go. And then I'm actually going to take this apart, and we're going to flip it so that we have the 2 patterns. You could use whatever die shape that you want for the window. Even if you didn't have the die, you could very carefully cut a rectangle or a square, whatever shape you wanted. Okay, and then we're going to do this way. So we're going to line it up corner to corner, and then just give it a press down. So when we put our card back together, it's going to look like that. Okay, so now I've got 2 pieces here that are 1 inch by 2 1/4, I think, 2 1/2. I really should write this stuff down. 2 1/2. So one I've scored at 1/2 inch. Oh my goodness. So we're going to apply a little bit of adhesive, and then we're going to take it and we're going to create a hinge. So fold at the top, and we're going to kind of aim for center and aim for the top and give it a push down. So then we're going to close our card and then apply some adhesive onto our other half of our hinge. And then place this guy back into the hole that we created and give it a push, and then give it a test. Make sure that it's going to work and give it a push down again. So then when you flip open your card, you've got a little area that you can create a sentiment. You can write, you can do basically whatever you want. I'm going to give this just another push down just to make sure that it's got a good crease. And now we're going to decorate our card. So I've got our piece of balmy blue here, and I've also got a piece of our designer series paper that I had left over. I'm going to use this, I don't know, watercolor, stripey, I don't know what it is. And Craft a Lunch, I just lost my stamp. There we go. And my desk is relatively clean today. I don't understand. Although, really, nothing should surprise me in my craft room anymore. All right. I'm going to ink it up with Memento, and I've got a paper butterfly. My August 11th class in Stonewall is actually a butterflies class, and I have one left over, so I'm going to use it for this card. Okay, celebrate. And then we're just going to do bit of adhesive here. So this piece is 1/4 inch bigger than our 1 inch piece here. Do I want to, how do I want to attach this? Actually, that's how we're going to attach it. Okay, we're going to put the celebrate here at the bottom, or at the bottom on our tab. I'm just going to make sure that it's relatively, actually, we're not going to center it. We're going to put it a little bit off center. But you need to make sure that it stays within the bounds so that it doesn't mess up your card opening and closing. But then we're going to take our butterfly. And the butterfly is going to be hinged so that when you pop it up, it's still there. So we're going to grab our teeny tiny dimensionals, and actually, nail clippers work really, really well for this. I thought I had a pair. Oh, I do have a pair close. I actually like nail clippers a little bit better for cutting the small pieces of dimensional than scissors. Oops. She says that she can't get it out because it's stuck so well. Okay, so we're going to do one on the body. The small dimensionals are awesome, but sometimes they're still not small enough. There's that one. And there's our third piece. So we're just going to gently place these on our butterfly somewhere that's a little bit, okay, so I'm going to put this there. Oh, actually, I don't need that piece on the body. I need this piece on the wing. Okay. And then we'll do, there's our, let's do here. This is a little bit fiddly because you want to make sure that the dimensional A is sticking to the butterfly and not your fingers. And just sticking to the piece of the paper where you need it to be. Okay, and then this one, I think we might actually... Oops. Come on, this is where you put your tongue out. Okay, so there's our butterfly and our celebrate. And now we're gonna bling it up. I'm gonna use these gems here. My Take Your Pick tool is still in my class kit, so we're just gonna go ahead and sprinkle a few randomly. I think I'm gonna do 5. I'm kind of feeling that today. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we'll do 1 right here. All right, so there is our What's the Fold card. Comment below, let me know what you think. If you do try it out, I would love to see your sample. If you have any questions, by all means, pop them down below. As always, I truly appreciate you spending some of your time with me today. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe so you're notified every time a new video goes live. Thank you so much, and I'll see you again soon.